Have you ever promised yourself that tomorrow will be different? You set your alarm for 5 a.m. You imagine yourself waking up early, working on your goals, changing your life. Then the alarm rings. You hit snooze. Once, twice, 3 times. Next thing you know, it's 8 a.m. You're late, you're tired, and you're disappointed in yourself. You tell yourself, I'm not a morning person. I need more sleep. I'll start next week. But deep down, you know the truth. You're scared of discipline, and that fear is costing you your future. This is the story of a man who had nothing. No connections, no degree, no money, no shortcuts. All he had was one decision: to stop wasting his mornings. And that decision changed everything. In a small industrial town filled with warehouses and factories, there lived a 32-year-old man named Thomas. Thomas worked as a night security guard. Every evening at 8 p.m., he arrived at his post. Every morning at 6 a.m., he left exhausted. 6 nights a week. Same route, same uniform, same routine. His paycheck barely covered rent and food. He lived in a tiny one-room apartment. No propia fornitura. A mattress on the floor. A fan that barely worked. A light bulb that flickered when electricity dropped. His shoes were worn out. His clothes were old. But the worst thing wasn't his poverty. It was his hopelessness. Every morning while walking home, he passed houses where people were starting their day. Families eating breakfast. Kids packing school bags. Office workers putting on clean shirts. And Thomas would think, is this all my life will ever be? He wasn't lazy. He worked hard. He stayed alert all night. He never skipped duty. But hard work without direction was getting him nowhere. He was surviving, not living. One cold morning in November, as Thomas finished his shift, his phone rang. It was his sister. Thomas, Mama is in the hospital. His heart dropped. He took the first bus to his village. When he arrived, he saw his mother lying weak on a hospital bed. The doctor said she was exhausted, malnourished, and stressed. She needed better care, better food, medicine, things Thomas couldn't afford. His mother held his hand and whispered, "My son, don't waste your life like I did. Promise me you'll find a way." That night, Thomas sat outside the hospital as the sky slowly changed color. It was almost 5 a.m. Farmers were walking to their fields. Birds were waking up. The world was beginning, and he was standing still. Something broke inside him. Not sadness, anger. Anger at being stuck. Anger at being powerless. Anger at wasting years. He whispered to himself, "No more. I'm done living like this." On his way back to town, Thomas noticed a man sitting across from him. Well-dressed, calm, reading a book. Thomas recognized him. Mr. Chun, a successful local businessman. Thomas gathered courage. "Sir, why are you awake so early?" Mr. Chun smiled. "I wake up at 4:30 every day. To think, to plan, to grow, before the world gets noisy." They talked. Thomas explained his night job, his schedule, his exhaustion. Mr. Chin listened quietly. Then he said something that hit hard. "You're asleep when opportunities are awake. That's why you're stuck." He gave Thomas his number. 3 months. No excuses. "If you're serious, call me." The next day, Thomas did something rare. He followed through. He adjusted his sleep. He stopped wasting time at night. They met at a cafe. Mr. Chun gave him a simple system. 2 hours every morning. Hour 1, learn a skill. Hour 2, build your body and mind. No phone scrolling. No entertainment. No excuses. The first week was brutal. Thomas felt sick from exhaustion. Every morning at 5 a.m., his body begged him to quit. At 5 a.m., he studied online. Excel, accounting, finance basics.